Tonight is your chance to give the gift
Thank you so much. Thank you.
of the holiday season.
Your generosity is helping provide Christmas cheer for families who need a little help this year. Look who it is!
Since early this morning, so many of you have taken time out of your busy schedules.
I want to spread that joy to other kids.
To show support to your neighbors.
And you still have time to spread the spirit of the season.
It's just wonderful to see the joy on their face.
We hope you'll join us on 10 TV News at 5 right now.
Well, hello, Columbus, and welcome to the Big 10 TV Toy Drive. Jerry Revish along with Yolanda Harris and Mike Davis. We're out here to get toys tonight for needy children.
So exciting. It's a cold day, but earlier the sun was out, so that always makes it a great day, right, Mike? It's a great day after the sun's out.
And the sun is setting and the wind's not bad, because these flags that are out next to us, they were just really whipping last night. And look at you got your ears covered and everything.
I'm ready. I got
Good to go. Here
look
for
at
the
you.
long
You're
haul.
going to be cold.
I'm always cold. It's just my way.
But you know, you can help heat it up tonight by bringing a toy. One toy or a truckload tonight. We're collecting unwrapped Christmas toys.
There goes
for
Santa.
children.
Look at that.
Oh, there's Santa.
How about that?
Hey!
Santa. All right, we're going to tell you where this is all going on. We are at 770 Twin Rivers Drive, right by the main post office there. So come on by. You can't miss it. You'll see a big snowman, a big bus, Santa. We're all out here.
Bunch of flags waving stuff. And we've even
Earlier
had
today, let me tell you, a little girl with a really, really big heart knows exactly what the holiday spirit is all about. This is 8-year-old Maya Bakru, and she told her mom that she wanted to have a toy drive so other kids can have toys under their Christmas tree like she does. So the family hosted a party at their home and asked people to bring a new toy.
I went to a person's house and they had a little girl, and I didn't see much toys, so I thought around the holidays times I could give people toys so they don't feel left out that they didn't get toys.
So young, yet so wise. Maya collected 450 new toys. Yes, 450. She dropped off some of those toys today here at the Big 10 TV Toy Drive, and then the bulk of the donation she collected will go to Franklin County Children's Services. So, boy, Mom did a great job raising that one. She knows where her heart is.
That is a great lesson for all of the children to learn tonight. And put the kids in the car. Come on down here to 770 Twin Rivers Drive. We'll be here till 6:30 tonight collecting toys.
And you don't even have to get out of the car. We have an army of people here who'll just rush up and whisk whatever you brought away and make sure it gets to the people in need.
All right, let's go to the studio now and get the news of the day with Tracy and Scott.
All right, thank you. We do want you to stay tuned. We have some big headlines to report to you from Central Ohio this evening.
Let's begin with this one. Deputies say a tractor trailer took off after hitting a woman who was working along the road. This happened off US 33 eastbound in Union County. It was near Plain City this morning. The crash caused a backup for miles, too. The road has since reopened. 10 TV's Kevin Landers is live in Chopper 10 this evening with new details about the investigation. Kevin?
It's bad. She's not conscious.
That caller tried his best to help 24-year-old Teresa Howell. Deputies say Howell had just been hit by a tractor trailer while helping to repair a guardrail. Sheriff's deputies say the driver that caused the crash left the area and was located somewhere in Columbus thanks to witnesses who saw his license plate.
The driver is being detained. He is not under arrest. He's being interviewed, and the evidence on the tractor trailer is being collected at this time.
Deputies say the driver, whose name has not been released because no charges have been filed, drove into a construction zone that was marked with orange cones that were partially blocking the eastbound lane. Ohio has a move-over law for emergency vehicles, and deputies say drivers should act the same way for construction workers by slowing down and moving over to an opposite lane.
This is a terrible tragedy for a family to find out that their loved one has been killed along the roadway. It certainly is a situation that probably could have been prevented, and we need to share the road, and we need to be constantly aware of what's going on in front of us.
The Sheriff's Department says the victim in this crash worked for Lake Erie Construction. According to her Facebook page, she started in 2006, and we just got new updated information about this crash. We're told that the truck was located on Williams Road just 90 minutes after this crash. It is owned by Step Express out of the Mansfield area. Reporting live in Chopper 10, Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.
Kevin, thank you. 12 human trafficking victims have been rescued from a Whitehall house. Sierra Johnson just spoke with police about that case and what led to their discovery. Sierra.
Yes, we're being told those 12 women tonight are being helped by the Salvation Army. And the investigators inside tell me that this case represents that strong connection between narcotics and human trafficking. Now, those women were uncovered while a search warrant was being carried out at a home in the 800 block of Ruby Avenue here in Whitehall. 3 people, David DeHaas, Samantha Miller, and Dustin Speakman, were all charged with heroin trafficking. And it was revealed after an interview that those 12 women could possibly be victims of human trafficking.
It's a horrible blight on the neighborhood. Nobody wants this happening in their neighborhood, and sometimes it happens right out in front of us, and we don't even realize it's going on.
And that detective did tell me that it is still pretty early in this investigation, so it is too soon to say whether those 3 individuals could also receive additional charges for that human trafficking. But again, some good news. Those women are out of that home and are being cared for by the Salvation Army. We're live tonight in Whitehall. Sierra Johnson, 10 TV News.
Folks, we want to thank all of you for your outpouring of love and support for our dear friend Chris Bradley. As many of you know, he passed away from leukemia Wednesday. In honor of Chris, we are hosting a phone bank all day on Monday, and it's for the Be the Match donor registry.
And it really is a chance to see if you could save the life of someone who has blood cancer or bone marrow disease. And then join us for a special remembrance of Chris. Celebrating Chris Bradley will be on at 7 o'clock on Monday evening.
Let's turn the page now and talk about things that are being influenced by the weather.
Yes.
How about this? It is time to hit the slopes. Snow trails in Mansfield open this afternoon.
And in fact, both of Central Ohio's ski resorts have been making snow for days, if you can imagine that. Chopper 10 over Mad River in Zanesfield, where they turned up the snow machines today. Look at that. The mountain hasn't picked up an opening day just yet, but we'll certainly let you know when that happens.
They love these 20s and 30-degree days, don't they?
Yes.
We're going to be back with plenty more news of the day coming up at 5:30.
But let's head back outside to the Big 10 TV Toy Drive. Hey, guys.
They were just saying how they like the cold like that. I'm not sure we like the cold as much as the skiers do, but it puts people in the mood, and it's good to have one of the areas open. We'll keep you posted for when the other one opens. So, again, hopefully they'll have a nice long season. It'll snow up there, and they can make snow up there, but not on the roads down here. Right. For the 10 TV Toy Drive tonight, we're in the closing stretch. We need you to come down, and the weather out here, you know what? You don't have to get out of your car, so you don't really have to concern yourself about it at all. But we're going to be pretty close to 30 degrees through the course of the evening. Tomorrow morning, whole different story. We're going to be well down into the teens. There you see, 30 degrees pretty much for this evening. Generally clear skies, and fortunately for all of us out here, a very light wind. I'll have more on the forecast for the weekend and beyond coming up, and we'll be back with more from the Big 10 TV Toy Drive, 770 Twin Rivers Drive. Come on down and see us. Bring us a toy. We'll get it to the kids who need it this Christmas.
Closed captioning on 10 TV is sponsored by the Original Mattress Factory.
With MetLife Auto, you're not just covered for special parts replacement, you're truly protected with things like new car replacement coverage. And you could get an employee discount. So relax and enjoy the ride. MetLife, navigating life together.
It's not just how you celebrate. It's the food you celebrate with. That's how you holiday. Same day pickup. That's how you holiday.
At MetLife Auto, we throw in free extras like replacement cost coverage along with new car replacement. And you can get an employee discount. It's car insurance for the sweet life. MetLife, navigating life together.
wouldn't pour OJ this way. And you don't have to pour paint this way either. Try Dutch Boy Platinum Plus paint in the twist and pour container with a built-in spout. Easy to hold, open, and pour.
Right now at Menards, get 11% off everything, including Dutch Boy paint.
10 TV News is sponsored by Menards.
You're listening to the sweet sounds of the holiday. And I'll tell you what, it's the Big Ten TV Toy Drive. It's still going strong. We're going to be out here till 6:30, and we hope that if you're at home thinking about it, you have on time to just come on out here and drop off a toy.
That's right. Now you're looking at the Conservatory of Piano here. A couple of pianists there playing music of the season. We're here to collect toys tonight for needy children. And all you have to do is just drive down to our studios here, stop here in front of this tent, and drop off your toys because we need your help. We got 9,236 collected so far. We want to take it way over that tonight.
That's a lot of toys.
Yeah, it is.
That's a lot of toys.
It's not very often you get to see Mrs. Claus unloading a van, but Mrs. Claus is helping the folks from Mikey's late night slice there unload the truck, bring the toys down. We've got City Barbecue lining up. We're going to hear from those folks in a little bit. A lot going on out here tonight. For the weekend, I tell you what, you're going to have beautifully clear weather, but you're not going to have any warm weather, at least not here. Plenty of sunshine, though. I'll talk about the temperatures and when we might see a little bit of an upturn, all coming up. Stick with us. The Big Ten TV Toy Drive rolls on.
Happy Honda days are here, and you're going to like the holiday clearance savings. Honda, I like it. Save on the CR-V. On sale for just $239 a month. That's Motor Trend's SUV of the year for less than the competition. Drive CR-Vs on clearance for only $239 a month, or save thousands with 1.9% financing. Don't miss these Honda clearance savings during the Happy Honda Days sales event this week at your Central Ohio Honda dealers.
Car accident? Here is reason number 3 why you should call Kissling, Nestico, and Reddick.
If you're injured and can't come to us, we'll come to you. We make it easy for accident victims to get help. Hurt in a car? Call KNR at 1-800-HURT-NOW.
Got directions to the nightclub here. And if you get lost, just hit me on the old horn.
Tom's my best friend, but ever since he bought a new house...
It's a $10 cover? Oh, okay. See that on the website?
He's been acting more and more like his dad.
Come on, guys, jump in. The water's fine. Tom Pritchard. How we doing? Hi there, Tom Pritchard. Can we get around jalapeno poppers for me and the boys, please? I've been saving a lot of money with Progressive lately, so...
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
Giant Eagle's Curbside Express is perfect for this time of year. Because while you're busy getting ready for the holidays, Giant Eagle does all your shopping for you. Just go to CurbsideExpress.com and place your order. And professional shoppers carefully select what you want, just the way you want it. Then you either pick it up or have it delivered. Right now, a Giant Eagle Curbside Express pickup is free through the holidays. And discounted delivery starts at just $5.95. Go to CurbsideExpress.com.
Our daughter Maria was always cheerful and full of life, so it was no surprise when we learned she had registered as an organ, eye, and tissue donor. By doing so, she was able to help heal countless lives at the time of her death, and we know her spirit carries on through those she saved. Maria's enduring message is not only about driver safety, but also about the legacy of life you leave as a donor.
Have you said yes to donation? Register today at lifelineofohio.org.
Joseph A. Banks holiday gift specials are going on now. All Pima cotton sweaters, 3 for $99. All Traveler sport coats and blazers, $149. Plus buy one, get one free store-wide. From stitch to store, that's the Bank way.
10 TV Skyview is sponsored by Swaco. Find out how easy it is to recycle right at swaco.org.
All right, Chopper video showing you where we are here, 770 Twin Rivers Drive, outside the WBNS 10 TV studios. It's the Big 10 TV Toy Drive, and one of the places where toys have been dropped off is City Barbecue, and here's the founder of City Barbecue, Rick Mailer, and Bonnie here tonight. Tell me why you decided this was a charity you wanted to be a part of.
Well, we love being part of this charity. It's all about giving back to the community and making kids happy during the holidays. It's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun for our company, our employees, and our customers.
I love how Rick nudged you to let you know you'd be doing the talking.
I had to cough. I was like, no, we're actually out to set some records this year. Our teammates really get into this, and our teammates donated a van full of toys as well. And we just want to set some records on toys. So just come into a city barbecue through next week. You get a free $5. Actually, it's not $5. It's a free sandwich when you bring a toy. So it's a great deal. Yeah. And we can set some records.
Until December 14th, we'll be collecting.
Well, that is great. And I will say that City Barbecue, you guys are one of the businesses that I see doing a lot around town. A lot of charity things and a lot of donations. I see City Barbecue everywhere when I'm at events. And that's just such a great thing. And it's got to feel good to be able to be successful and give back to your community.
Well, it's great being part of the community. That's the way City Barbecue was founded, and that's what we've always wanted to be part of, and it's just the right thing to do.
Yeah. Well, you do a great job of it.
What a great success story. His first restaurant there on Henderson Road.
That's mine.
In Arlington, right?
From my house.
Yeah. And he made the first table in his garage. And here he is 18 years later, right?
Yes.
How many spots you have?
Oh, we have about 40 right now.
40.
And we're watching the weather in North Carolina because of those storms. We have some restaurants down in Charlotte and Raleigh we're a little bit worried about right now.
Well, given how many Central Ohioans vacation have places down there, probably really nice to have something familiar down there, too.
so.
Yeah.
Well, here's a quick question. What's your favorite thing at City Barbecue? I'd like to know.
I'm going to let her answer.
Well, you can do, too.
Okay.
What's your favorite
I'm just going to go basic brisket sandwich.
Basic brisket?
I love the brisket, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the more cowbell.
Oh, more cowbell. I think my favorite is that chocolate brownie thing you got going on. That and, of course, the ribs. Jerry?
I like everything you got on the menu. I really do. And I like all the different sauces. What do the employees say when they see these toys coming in? And I suspect they probably donate to this as well.
Well, what we try, the values of our company is they just get excited about it because the values is we want to give back. We want to serve and create happiness. That's the purpose of our company, is to serve and create happiness. Yeah. And this is just a way that we can do that. So they all rally around and they have a lot of fun doing it.
Oh, that is so great. Rick and Bonnie Mailer, thanks so much. City Barbecue. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thanks for stopping by and coming on in. It's good seeing you guys.
I certainly never see any frowny faces when people are eating City Barbecue.
Oh, no.
It's one of those really good things.
Okay. See stuffed bellies.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Should we just take a peek? Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Claus, Santa and the Mrs.
Oh, look at that.
Awesome.
These are some of the toys that were dropped off at the City Barbecue stores, and you see they're unloading here.
Oh,
in the truck.
A bike going by. That's nice.
There you go. A bike.
It's that simple. All you got to do is stop by here. We'll unload for you tonight. You can't bring too many toys to us. Just make sure they're unwrapped.
Yep, and there's a ton of people here to help you with it, whatever you bring down. So, and if you're coming down, you know what? It's nice not to have any inclement weather, as Dom would say. He likes to use the big words. Let's take a look, see what's going on around town. We've had a few scattered clouds out there, but otherwise a pretty good-looking day overall from our weather bug camera there. A look back at the city, and yep, you saw the sun bouncing off the buildings as we got closer to sunset. Where do we stand temperature-wise? 31 degrees, just below freezing, just above 30. Wind chill's 25, and the wind is pretty light. It's out of the southwest at 6, so it's really not a big factor tonight. You look at the temperatures around the state. Mansfield, we're talking about snow trails, 25 degrees. They can deal with that. 29 in Findlay, especially when you've got some sun. Low 30s along I-70, and you work your way up to the mid-30s as you head off to the south. So what we're looking at tonight, mainly clear and cold overnight with temperatures dropping well into the teens. Be prepared for it. Dry and chilly all weekend long with highs barely above freezing. And then we have to wait till Sunday to get there. And we should stay dry into the middle part of the week with a very slow warm-up. Another bit of good news for most of us tonight. Live Doppler 10 radar is completely quiet over the last few hours. You know what? We're getting a little bit of a dribble way up by Cleveland as we animate this, and you'll look up to the northeast and you'll see just a little bit skittering through there. Some light snow showers, most of it moving off, so we look like we're all going to have a fairly quiet weekend. If any moisture makes it into the state at all over the weekend, it'll come up from the south. That's where the next system is. So for tonight, bundle up a little bit. Mainly clear, cold and calm. Calm meaning not much in the way of wind, about 18 degrees. So it's snow here in the north and rain down to the south, and you can see a little bit of that in the Carolinas. We were just talking about that. Some stormy weather down along the Texas Gulf Coast, and that's where the only risk of severe weather is this evening, way down in the southeast along that Texas Gulf Coast, where you see a few isolated storms. For us, still some clouds and some light snow showers up in the north early tomorrow. There's that little wave of clouds from the south. That's that next system. Really shouldn't do much here. We should stay mostly sunny and overall looking pretty good. So, Doppler 10 7-day outlook. Temperatures in the teens both weekend mornings. Your mornings, if you're a morning jogger, morning dog walker, any of that, bundle up for it. Low 30s tomorrow, mid-30s for Sunday. More sun for Monday, which is nice. We're back in the mid-30s, and the morning lows find the edge into the 20s. By Tuesday, getting close to 40. Wednesday, we might see a few more clouds with highs in the low 40s. And then the next chance for anything is Thursday, where we could see a little bit of a rain-snow mix. Friday, we've got some rain showers and 43. And by the following weekend, we are cooling off a little bit again. We're going to see temperatures dropping back into the 30s. So, again, we're looking for some pretty decent weather as we head toward the middle part of next week. And that's when the rain and snow starts to move back in a little bit. So, changes ahead. But the next few days, lots of sunshine. And I know you guys like sunshine.
We like the sun.
We do like sunshine, and it's not feeling too bad out here. And we want you to come on down. We're just south of Goodale on Twin Rivers Drive. There are cars lining up now and more on the way, and we want you to be in that caravan to help make kids happy tonight.
Yeah, you really can't miss this. Just look for Santa, Rudolph, a snowman, a lot of the Grinch. Yeah, look for those things. So it's really going well. It's just been a fun day doing this, and we're going to be out here until 6:30.
And look at that. The bins are spilling over. That's great. So it's all about the kids tonight. We want to make sure the kids who need something under the tree this Christmas will have it by the time we get there. The Big 10 TV Toy Drive, 770 Twin Rivers Drive, down by the main post office. Here comes some more cars. Mr. and Mrs. Claus are here. We're all here, and we're going to have a great night.
Yeah, it's really rolling pretty good. And that's
we'll be right back.
It truly is the season to believe. Because this Thursday through Saturday, Santa Bucks are back. So you decide what's on sale. Believe, we've got everything else you need.
Inventory closeout at American Freight with savings up to 40%. Don't just rent when you can own it and take it home today for $50 with low easy payments. Mattress sets from $49 each piece. Deluxe foam mattress sets from $99 each piece. Save up to 40% on select sofa and love seats and sectionals. 7-piece living room packages from only $398. Quantities are limited, so hurry in for best selection. Free lightweight same-day delivery ends December 31st. Hurry into one of our 5 Columbus area stores.
This Christmas, not all presents are under the tree. Some come on plates, like our prime rib dinner for just $12.99 or prime rib omelet for just $9.99. Prime rib at Bob Evans, all day, every day.
Bob Evans, down on the farm.
At Huntington, we believe in looking out for people and our communities. That's why we support Communities in Schools and their mission to support and empower students.
Students often face unimaginable obstacles that can prevent them from achieving academic success.
Communities in Schools places full-time site coordinators in schools to help children and teens overcome those barriers and succeed.
Find out how you can get involved at 10tv.com/community.
Huntington and Communities in Schools, helping communities thrive in Central Ohio.
With WOW, get our super fast internet for $29.99 per month when you add our most popular TV package for just $35 more per month, with Showtime included for 6 months. That's more than $500 in savings. Happy holidays from WOW.
Tempstar Heating and Cooling Products and Custom Air offer $150 off a new Tempstar system. Call Custom Air or visit the website for more information.
You better watch out, because Thursday through Saturday, Santa Bucks are back. So you decide what's on sale. Choose from great gifts like this and this. Believe, we've got everything else you need.
It's the one thing we all have in common. The dream of a comfortable retirement. But most of us have questions, like how much income will I need? Is there a danger I might outlive my savings? And how will I afford health care? Get the answers to these and other questions at testmyretirement.com. Find out where you stand. That's testmyretirement.com.
Beat the rush. 10 TV keeps you ahead of the traffic. Get your traffic reports on 10 TV. Sponsored by your Central Ohio Honda dealers. Weekdays on 10 TV.
All right, we are back at the Big 10 TV Toy Drive, joined by our friend from the Blue Jackets, Josh Anderson. You'll meet him in just a minute. But I tell you what, if you come to the game tomorrow, and it is a big game, why wouldn't you go? They're playing the Capitals. It's a big game. And you know what? You can bring a toy to the game as well. They will accept them there, too. But a big game, it doesn't get too much bigger as when the Capitals come to town. I'm with Dave Holmes and Jerry Revish here and Josh Anderson. 12 goals already this year, man. You're having a good season so far.
Yeah, everyone's playing well. I mean, we got a deep team, deep roster, and things are looking good for our team so far.
Tomorrow night you have the donation. Not that you need any excuse to go watch the Capitals. I mean, this is a December hockey game. First place on the line tomorrow. The winner will be in first in the Metro Division. How are you feeling about this one against the Caps?
Yeah, it's going to be a good test for us. Obviously, we played them once this year, and we had a pretty good success in their building. So we can't wait to get back at Nationwide Arena and play in front of our fans and hopefully get another win tomorrow night.
You guys played last night, beat the Flyers on the road. This is hectic. We appreciate you stopping by here. This is your one off day between two games. So why do you come out here? Why do you want to help support this toy drive?
It's just a great cause. You know, it helps reestablish people's, families and everything like that. And to see all the support of people coming out and giving toys, it's so nice to see, and I'm glad I'm able to be a part of it.
We saw you out there unloading a bus earlier today. Did Coach Tortorella tell you to go easy on the heavy boxes in the middle of the season here?
Well, I'm a big boy, so I think I can handle myself. Yeah, it was nice to unload the bus with a bunch of toys and help people out there.
I know you play on the wing. You're one of the offensive-minded guys on the Jackets roster. You guys are on pace this year to have the highest scoring season in franchise history. What is it about this season and the offense that seems to be clicking so well?
I think that, we have a great group of guys in our locker room, and everyone's just having fun. We come to the rink every single day and enjoy our time there. So I think that's a big part of the hockey today. And like I said, we got a young team too, and we have a deep hockey team, and everyone seems to be helping out on the score sheet, so it's nice.
I'm going to ask you something very non-hockey here. I look around and I have nostalgia keeping me warm here. Is there a gift, a toy, something that you got when you were 6, 8, 10 years old that still sticks with you to this day?
Probably a hockey net, to be honest with you. I think I got it when I was 9 years old, and I think it's still at my house right now, just beaten up. But yeah, that's something that I'll remember for my whole life, and I'm glad it's still there. Okay, last one here. What do we have to do to get that playoff run this year? Is this the year we think the Jackets go and make some noise in May and June? Yeah, I sure hope so. Obviously, like you said, things are looking good right now. We got a deep roster, and obviously one of the best goaltenders in the league. So if we keep playing the way we are, and I think we're capable of going pretty far this year. And Yolanda Harris, by the way, she predicted Cam Atkinson's point streak. She's a hockey analyst in her side.
Yeah. I'm just here to give out gifts, so we want you to have this. And this is what people get when they come out and drop off their toys here at the Big 10 TV Toy Drive. And we want to give you a couple, so you can put this on your Christmas tree.
Thank you
there you go.
Appreciate it.
Go Blue Jackets. Thank you, guys.
They are corporate citizens here for the city. They do so much good. Children's Hospital, collecting toys. It's a great organization.
Yeah, and they're always willing to help out in whatever the event is in town. So good luck tomorrow night. We hope you have a very successful night against the Capitals out there.
All right, go Blue Jackets.
We'll be right back.
The tradition continues. Wild Lights at the Columbus Zoo. Efficiently powered by AEP Ohio. Get discount tickets at Kroger. Plus, see Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in the 4D Theater and meet Rudolph too. Wild Lights.
Sakura Japanese Steakhouse, offering Japanese food prepared in the ancient hibachi tradition. Master chefs will amaze with their unparalleled skill and presentation. Sakura Japanese Steakhouse at Easton. Private event space available for your holiday party.
Schrödinger is revolutionizing the way family and friends remember their loved ones. Our newest innovation is the Capstone Memory Maker, a touchscreen video recording kiosk that captures videos from guests at our visitations and funerals. Guests can record a video condolence, or even better, share a favorite memory or story. The Memory Maker could not be any easier to use. Simply press start and share your message. Why should you choose Jettinger? No one creates more meaningful healing experiences.
I'm Tony. I'm 61, and I love my quick lift. And it's not that I can go back to the age that I was years ago, but I can look like I did 20 years ago. I decided to do this procedure because I wanted to look like myself again.
Discover the quick lift difference. The mini facelift that's smart, proven, lasting, and performed right here in Columbus by board-certified plastic surgeon Fernando Colon, MD.
It's nice now in the morning when I get up, I kind of do that little double take. Hey, that's me.
At Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, you'll find big savings on great gifts in stores and online. Like $40 off select men's and ladies' waterproof hunting boots. And this new Cloak Pro 14 game camera viewer combo for under $90.
2018 may be winding down, but at Big Sandy, the savings are heating up. Our year-end clearance is on. Save up to 50% off normal retail prices, plus an additional 12% instant rebate on clearance and closeout furniture and mattresses, $9.99 and more. Plus no interest till March 2020 with no money down. This Lane Shea sectional is just $8.79 after double tax savings while they last. Ashley 5-piece queen bedroom suite, $14.07 after double tax savings.
Big Sandy Superstore. Experience better.
10 TV News is sponsored by Big Sandy Superstore.
There's a toy.
Hey, everybody, we're having a great time. 10 TV, Big 10 Toy Drive. Big 10 TV Toy Drive.
It is. And just like this little cute stuffed animal, you can bring any toy you want down here as long as it's unwrapped. We're going to be here till 6:30 tonight collecting toys for children who may not have a Christmas if we don't help them out tonight.
Absolutely, and Central Ohio always steps up to the plate when there is a need. And every holiday, so many organizations and businesses are doing toy drives, and this is ours, and we love doing this. And if you look, I don't know if you can see, we got a line of cars out there. If the camera can turn around, I don't know if you can, but anyway, we got a long line of cars, so we want to thank everybody for coming out. And here's the thing too, if you guys come out, there's still time. We've got something for you. If I can find it in my pocket here, hold on. We've got something for you. We have Christmas ornaments to put on your Christmas tree. Boom, look at that. How cute is that? You see that, Jerry?
It's very cute. Those and several other items that you can get when you come down here.
Yeah.
Let me show you where we are. We're on Twin Rivers Drive. It's just south of Goodale. If you know where the old main post office is, then you know where we are. We'll be here till 6:30 tonight. There's directions here to come through the line and just drop off your toys.
All right, and toys and money. We'll take monetary donations as well.
I'll get next to the pretty girl.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh. Well, I'm the only girl here, so I guess that's me. Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
All right, we got motorcycle riders.
So tell us about your organization.
Hi, we're with Bikers for Christ, the Ohio chapter. We are a motorcycle ministry dedicated to bringing the Word of God to folks that normally wouldn't be hearing it. So through that measure, we were able to get a check for $1,105 for the toy drive.
Wow. That's fabulous.
So great. My name is Jeff Burns. I'm a chapter elder for Columbus, Ohio, Bikers for Christ, and we're just blessed to be able to do something for the kids here in Franklin County. So thanks to everybody that donated. Franklin County Engineers, Life in Christ Fellowship, all my brothers and sisters in Bikers for Christ, we love you. And Rupa, hope you feel better. Love you.
Well, we appreciate that. Thank you so much. And you guys ride safe.
We will.
Keep it safe. Thank you.
That's the real spirit of the season.
That's right.
Yeah. Thank you, gents. We appreciate you.
All right, we're going to send it back in to Tracy and Scott for a look at what's in news headlines, guys.
$700.
Guys, thank you. We are following breaking news right now. The Ohio man who drove into protesters at a white nationalist rally has been convicted of first-degree murder. 21-year-old James Alex Fields ran his car into protesters in Charlottesville, Virginia in August of 2017. The jury rejected arguments by his lawyers that he acted in self-defense. He now faces a possible maximum penalty of life in prison.
All right, we are following some other breaking news to tell you about. It's been 45 years since an Ohio killer escaped, and now he's been bumped up to 14 on the U.S. Marshals Most Wanted list.
His name is Lester Eubanks, who might look like this now. He was serving a life sentence for murder and the attempted rape of a 14-year-old when he escaped on this day in 1973. He'd be 75 now. U.S. Marshals have also released this picture showing what he looked like then, and then again some age progression photos. There is a $25,000 reward for any information that leads to his arrest.
It's incredible technology then. There. Well, your family may have fallen off its routine at this point in the month, shopping, last-minute invites to hangouts. Well, this week, a holiday version of what's going around aimed at this time in the holiday season. Behavioral health experts from Nationwide Children's Hospital say the demands of the season mean families should sit down to talk about navigating this time together. Creating a cope-ahead plan before going to family gatherings is essential. They say it should include input from everyone on how they experience these kinds of events. Do they find them stressful or fun? Licensed professional clinical counselor Gina McDowell told me even using a family signal or code word when that stress is just too much can help.
What things can they have to do if they need to take a moment and regulate? So whether that might be, you know, they want to listen to music, or they want to just go for a little walk, whatever that might work, depending on the family.
McDowell says it's critical to validate your child's feelings of stress, grief, or just feeling overwhelmed, because it can really start a conversation about not only their feelings, but also mental illness and breaking the stigma about it.
That is good advice. All right, folks, how about some financial advice? The end of the year is 3 weeks out. There are still some tax moves you can make. You could squirrel away a little extra money in your 401k that Uncle Sam can't tax. Now, if you're retired and you turn 70 this year, double check your required minimum distributions, or RMDs. You could get hit with a tax penalty if you don't take mandatory withdrawals. And third, your FSA, your flexible spending account. Usually they have that use it or lose it provision, which means if you don't spend what's in it by year's end, you may forfeit that money. Also, this in consumer news, a high chair is being recalled because it could collapse and hurt your child. The legs can actually detach from the seat, and then the whole thing falls apart. It's called the 2O convertible high chair. It's manufactured by the company Skip Hop. They're sold at many places, Babies R Us, Target, and other stores. We posted the product numbers and all that information for you online at 10tv.com/featured links. Well, it is the giving season, I should say.
Yes, and today a Central Ohio family made one donation that's going to impact hundreds of lives. Police say they often see kids walking to school every day without a hat. So today, the Hart family of her realtors donated 10,000 hats to CPD. Those hats are going to help students stay warm.
It's a great way that they can build a new relationship, and we thought it just took on a completely different importance of a gift from a police officer to a small child.
And that's Greg Hart of the realty company, HER. The company has made this something of an annual event, and that's great. You always see their signs around town.
We are seeing so many people step up, not just people who are coming outside to our Big 10 TV toy drive, but you see dentist offices doing free dental care for people this time of the year, things like that, hats to keep people warm. It's
and
good
so
stuff.
Critical. You see a need, people just getting in and doing something about it.
Central Ohio responds.
Love that.
Yeah.
We'll be back with more news at 6 o'clock.
First, let's head back outside to our Big 10 TV toy drive. Hey, guys.
It's all about toys for the kids tonight. Christopher and Kim have decided to come down tonight, and they brought some toys. Tell me why you decided to come here and how long you've been doing this.
We've been doing this about 8 years. I go out on Black Friday. I get up at 4:30 that morning and go out and I collect, bring them here.
What do you think about this?
I think it's nice because you're helping people that need it.
Couldn't be said any better. Helping people that need it. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Zip, nada, zilch. Get more at Morris and pay no interest till January 2025 with no deposit, or get big cash discounts. Plus next day delivery on thousands of in-stock items through 9 p.m. Monday at Morris Home.
List, we check them. Bikes, puppies.
We can't make puppies.
Here's a little elf secret. For limitless gifts, think beyond the list. Go to Five Below. Bluetooth for every year. Plus, Monopoly, Marvel, Hershey, $5 and below. You're gonna need an extra treat. And these things ain't gonna fill themselves.
I have no idea how to wrap these.
Five Below. Just go!
Schrödinger is revolutionizing the way family and friends remember their loved ones. Our newest innovation is the Capstone Memory Maker, a touchscreen video recording kiosk that captures videos from guests at our visitations and funerals. Guests can record a video condolence, or even better, share a favorite memory or story. The Memory Maker could not be any easier to use. Simply press start and share your message. Why should you choose Schrödinger? No one creates more meaningful healing experiences.
We've been shipping product all week to all locations to prepare for this. Get a Sealy Firm Queen mattress, not $5.99 or $3.99, only $2.48. Through 9 p.m. Monday at the Better Sleep Shops in Morris Home and Ashley Home Store.
This is Angela Pace for the 10 TV Community Calendar. Party with a purpose and help the ladies of Delta Sigma Theta Incorporated raise scholarship money for deserving students. Log on for details.
Sponsored by the Birth Injury Lawyers at Elk & Elk. Call 1-800-ELK-OHIO.
Hugh White Honda's White Tag Clearance Sale is back with 0% financing for 72 months. Drive Civic for $119 a month, Accord for $179 a month, or CRV for a low $179 a month. Plus, with a minimum of $4,000 for your trade. Shop us first. Shop us now during Hugh White Honda's White Tag Clearance Sale.
Better. It's what we do at Adam H. 30-plus not-for-profit agencies supporting those with mental illness and helping people live addiction-free lives, helping more people get the help they need to live fuller, healthier, happier lives, to get better. The Alcohol, Drug, and Mental Health Board of Franklin County, where better begins.
How can we energize the growth of America's heartland?
The facility is instrumental in providing jobs for the community.
Kalmbach Feeds is a thriving agribusiness supporting its community since 1963. Thanks to grants from AEP Ohio, this family-owned company now has the energy to expand operations and provide additional jobs in the area.
At AEP Ohio, our goal is to help communities grow.
When we come together supporting each other, our energy to succeed is boundless.
Hi, I'm Dr. Trace Curry, Medical Director at Journey Light. Do you have type 2 diabetes? Are you covered by Medicare? You may be eligible for a gastric sleeve, which could put your diabetes into remission. Go to journeylight.com now for more information.
Here outside of 10 TV Studios, 770 Twin Rivers Drive, right down the road from the main post office.
Okay, get on the horse.
Yeah,
come on.
It's the big.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, it's the big. He always has me doing crazy stuff, and then I do it. But hey, you gotta have fun.
Right.
It is. I don't know. You feel like a child right now. It's just the joy of a child collecting toys for children. Absolutely, you do.
I'm told I'm childish all the time, so I understand.
You are.
That's still a big deal. Tickle Me Elmo's been around how many years
now? It's still in style. Yeah, absolutely. Tickle Me Elmo. So
and
this is what we're doing. Look at that, Mike.
Oh, look at the
numbers
are
over 10,000
really
toys. 10,077 toys collected so far, and we're going. We're still going until 6:30.
And if you think that's a classic, here's a real classic: the old Magic 8-Ball.
Oh,
and go ahead, make the joke.
That.
Is this how you get your fork? Is it going to be cold this weekend? You know, you can't see it from
here.
But
is Mike going to get any taller? I don't know.
You can bring us one toy.
See,
you can bring us.
This is me. I'm taller than the troll. That's another veteran thing. So that's good, Lisa.
One toy or a truck full. It doesn't matter for us. We want to raise as many toys as we can for so many needy children. And there are other spaces where you can donate as well. You can also donate at city barbecue locations. For the Columbus Blue Jackets fans can drop off toys. Tomorrow's game at Nationwide Arena. There'll be bins out there. You can also donate online by going to 10tv.com/toy drive. And, you know, toys, period, are just, that's what the kids want.
I know, it just makes you want to play with it, but it's so good to like see people drop things off because, you know, not everyone is as fortunate as many of us have been in life, you know what I mean? So you want every child to have something under the Christmas tree, something to smile about.
And it's all part of the Christmas spirit we've got here. And you want to talk Christmas spirit. I've been doing these houses for the Let It Glow competition we've been doing. Tonight is house number 2, and I tell you what, I went to North Columbus. You won't believe this place. Clark W. Griswold, move over. We're going to show you that. And, of course, I have a complete weather forecast for you. Coming up, keep it right here, the Big 10 TV Toy Drive, going strong.
Chris Bradley, a colleague, friend, and beloved member of our community.
He was so brave and open about his cancer battle.
Now we're calling on you.
Learn how you can help save lives.
We're all standing together to honor Chris's legacy.
We'll hear from Chris and his family
About the importance of bone marrow donation. NBC4,
ABC 6
and 10 TV
are standing with Chris.
Monday from 5 until 7:30 p.m.
You know how your friend looks at you when you've ordered the double and cheese steak burger and fries, a cup of chili, and a cookie, all for $4? That's called order envy. 4 meals, 4 items, $4. 444. Get more for 4.
If you're turning 65, you may be learning about Medicare and supplemental insurance. Medicare is great, but it doesn't cover everything. Only about 80% of your Part B Medicare costs. A Medicare supplement insurance plan may help cover some of the rest. Learn how an AARP Medicare supplement insurance plan, insured by United Healthcare Insurance Company, might be the right choice for you. A free decision guide is a great place to start. Call today to request yours. So, what makes an AARP Medicare supplement plan unique? These are the only Medicare supplement plans endorsed by AARP because they meet AARP's high standards of quality and service. You're also getting the great features that any Medicare supplement plan provides. You may choose any doctor that accepts Medicare patients. You can even visit a specialist. With this type of plan, there are no networks or referrals needed. Also, a Medicare supplement plan goes with you when you travel anywhere in the U.S. Call today for a free guide.
We're a family.
IWU supported me just like my family does. We all earned our master's degree from Indiana Wesleyan University.
And we are shining brighter.
With a little help, your light can shine brighter than you ever thought possible.
Chris Spielman here for Volunteer Energy. Anytime you can save a little money, it's a good thing. That's why my natural gas supplier is Volunteer Energy. Volunteer Energy is still my choice for natural gas, but now they're my electricity choice too. And when you join our team, hey, the only change you'll see is the low rate supplied by Volunteer Energy. So tackle rising gas and electricity costs by going to volunteerenergy.com and get on our team. Volunteer Energy, my choice for natural gas and electricity.
Doppler 10 Weatherbug is sponsored by Kemba Financial Credit Union, a better way to bank.
10 TV's Digital Broadcast Center is sponsored by Lindsay Honda.
And we're back at the Big 10 TV Toy Drive. I am joined now by Jennifer Ciccarelli. Jennifer Ciccarelli, and she is the head of school at Columbus School for Girls. You guys just arrived with a big SUV full of toys. Tell me, why did CSG want to get involved in this toy drive?
You know, CSG loves sharing the spirit of the holidays with others, and we know that we are so fortunate, and we wanted to share that with other people in Central Ohio.
And I see some of the students came out. They are unloading these toys right now. How did a truck full, Jerry says, a truck full. How did CSG, the community, come together and respond to this need when you put the need out there?
Sure. So enthusiastically. We had boxes all over the school. Students, parents, alumni, other community members, our faculty and staff all gathered over 500 toys. Wow. Really enthusiastically and very excited to participate.
Now I would imagine that made you proud that everybody came together and teamed up for this.
So proud. We have an incredible community at Columbus School for Girls, and this is just one example of the ways that we really seek to give back to the Central Ohio community.
And you guys collected a lot of toys. That is a lot of donations.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what do you hope the students got out of this experience?
You know, I think that one of the most important things at CSG is the way our girls think about finding problems and solving them. They are incredibly empowered, and I think this is another example of the way they look out to the world, see what the world needs, and see how we can help them. So this is one of the things that our girls do all year long. They've dedicated more than 5,000 hours of community service, their time donated over the past year. So this is one example, this toy drive of bringing joy to children in Central Ohio. It's what CSG girls do.
And that's fabulous because it's teaching them at a young age to give back to their community and that charitable giving spirit.
Absolutely. That's a real habit of the girls at CSG.
Wow. Well, Jennifer, thank you so much. We appreciate this.
Absolutely.
We really do. Girls, wave at the camera. Say hello. We really appreciate your efforts here.
Hard tonight. This is so great, making so many kids happy by just bringing a toy down here.
All right, Mike Davis
is what we need.
Oh, absolutely. Wrap new toy. Mike Davis is here now.
I just
keeping the spirit going.
You know, like how at Harry Potter, where you got the tents that are bottomless, and Mary Poppins had the purse that's bottomless. This car seems to be bottomless. Like an infinite number of things coming out of here. Oh, something down there.
They stuffed it in there. They stuffed it in there.
And to make Jerry crawl under the car. So one more to take in. But again, that's the spirit we're seeing. So thanks to the folks from the Columbus School for Girls. Amazing. So much part of our community, and everyone so happy to give back. Well, weather-wise, you know what? It could be a lot worse than it is. It's cool out. How's my nose? Is it red? Is it okay?
Nose is good.
My nose is all right?
Is good, yeah.
I get my rosy cheeks
really
going.
red.
She really gives me a hard time about my rosy nose. So meanwhile, we've got a pretty good-looking day. It was really sunny earlier, just before sunset. You can see the beautiful lights bouncing off the buildings downtown. So a nice-looking evening, but I tell you, if you're going out tonight, it is going to be chilly. In fact, we're there already. Haha, 31 degrees, feels like 25, and that's with a very, very light wind. Ohio temperatures right now, well, we're not looking, too bad. It's looking more like January than December. 25 at Mansfield. You know what? Our average high is still in the low 40s. 31 Columbus, 37 at Portsmouth, one of the warm spots, and 20s off to the north, 25 at Mansfield, and 28 at Findlay. So what we're looking at is a clear and cold night tonight, but a calm one. There's not much wind. Dry and chilly all weekend long, but plenty of sunshine. So, you know what? If it's a put up the lights weekend, again, they're going to be a little stiff, those cords, as you take them out. Be prepared for that. We should stay dry, though, into the middle part of the week. Speaking of which, live Doppler 10 radar, nothing going on out there at all. Last few hours, we'll set it in motion, and up by the extreme northeastern part of the state, there were some light little snow showers moving off to the northeast. Most of that is gone. There might be just a little bit hanging along the lake shore, but that is about it. So, as we look ahead, tonight's going to be a chilly one, down in the teens. Fortunately, we haven't spent a lot of time there lately. Mainly clear, cold and calm tonight. Winds are going to be light and variable. Nationally, showers, a few thunderstorms in East Texas. That's where the only risk of severe weather is, and it's a very marginal risk down there, so that's not a big deal. Some snow showers over the Great Lakes, and it's chilly really all across the region. So what we're looking at tonight is that little wave of clouds moving across northern Ohio, maybe some flurries off to the northeast, and then that bunch of clouds comes in from the south. It doesn't get very far into Ohio. A very slim chance we could see a shower in southern Ohio tomorrow because of a system that's down south, but it's not very likely. Doppler 10, 7-day outlook. Temperatures low 30s tomorrow, mid-30s for Sunday. Morning lows are in the teens. Monday and Tuesday, we've got plenty of sunshine. That's all looking pretty good. Low 40s for Wednesday. And then things change again. Chance for maybe some rain or snow showers for Thursday. Friday, showers, and we're in the 40s, which is decent. Saturday and Sunday, we're back in the 30s with some snow showers as we head into the weekend, and then temperatures gradually drop back into the 30s. So I mentioned it before. It's time for our Let It Glow competition. This is week 2, and I said last week the bar was set very high. Well, this week we go out to Brian McKenzie's house, which is out in North Columbus, and I tell you what, every square inch is lit up. Take a look. It is week 2 of our Let It Glow contest, and I'm here in North Columbus with Brian McKenzie, and I tell you what, every square inch, I mean, the first word that comes to mind in my head, or the first name, is Clark W. Griswold, and you've got that whole thing. Look at this. This is amazing. Why have you been doing this for quite a while?
I've been doing it for about 6 years now. When I moved in here, I married my wife. And we absolutely love it. And we love that the community comes around. The first couple years when we did it, we actually had a neighbor that we didn't know about message us, and I think it was year 2, and said, "Are your lights up yet?" And we're like, "Well, no, we're working on it." She's like, "Great, because we take our Christmas photo in front of your house that we send out to our family."
Wow, so your house is getting out and about. You know, you said something that just absolutely amazed me, that this really doesn't, despite the look, impact your power bill.
No, not at all, because we're 100% LED, so we run it all out of one outlet. And other than weather,
which doesn't always help,
right? It works out really well.
And tell me, I think the hardest part to me looks like it would be putting those lights up on the roof. How do you go about? I mean, I'm thinking of Chevy and that stapler. How do you do that up there? That's amazing.
It is the very first thing I do, because you're doing a lot of squats up there, you know, trying to get the lights back and forth. But we just do from end to end on the shingles and just tighten them up, and they seem to hold pretty well.
Do you ever feel that need to top yourself? I don't know how you're going to, you don't have any more space to do anything, but do you try to do something new every year?
You know what? I don't, but every time we go to Home Depot or Menards or somewhere to get more lights, she ends up buying them, not me. And so that means that's the more I got to plan for the next year.
She humored you at first, and now you've converted her.
She is obsessed with it more than I am, I think.
Clearly, you get a lot of joy out of this, and hopefully you bring joy to your neighbors as well.
Oh, they love it. We get the slow rolls of cars every night, and we get messages on our Civic Association for Salem Village, and yeah, people absolutely look forward to it every year.
Well, that is awesome, Brian. I have to say, job well done. Christmas spirit, military spirit, we've got everything going here. Absolutely wonderful house. Week 2 of our Let It Glow competition, and man, it is glowing out here in North Columbus.
All right, that's 2 weeks now. Spectacular houses. He's a veteran. We want to thank him for his service. He did a great job putting that house together. You know what? You couldn't probably tell from the outside shots. He's got disco balls as part of his overall theme. So it's like, it was an amazing place. If you want to join 10tv.com/letitglow, and 2 weeks left, but the bar is set very high.
Woohoo! Did you like those lights, Santa?
I love those lights.
Santa liked them.
I could probably see that house.
You must be pretty busy this season here, huh?
This season I am so busy. I have to watch out for all the children. I have to make sure he stays out of trouble. And everybody so far, I'm pretty for sure, is on the nice list. So...
Is it a rough night, you know, on that Christmas Eve when you're getting all those toys
it's
and
not
traveling
bad.
all over?
It's not bad at all. There's cookies and milk involved.
Well, that is
anytime there's cookies and milk.
That belly full of jelly.
Absolutely.
We're hearing the Salvation Army band behind us here, and they just give the season isn't complete without them playing. A great brass ensemble. And you also have those red kettles out there at the different locations around town, right?
Yes,
where you can drop off donations. There's so many ways you can give. We also should tell you that families can still sign up for the toys from 10 until noon on Monday, 966 East Main Street, the Salvation Army Center there. You can come by and sign up for these toys.
Yeah, they do great work, and they're our partner in so many things around town. They just do a great effort. So thank you to the Salvation Army.
All right, well,
partners as well.
Oh, there you go. So thank you, guys. We're still going to be out here till 6:30, so keep it coming. 770 Twin Rivers Drive. We'll be right back.
Wow! This looks exactly like my car. This is my car. There's Jimmy's car seat. I'm a little confused.
Come on, look at this.
Are those WeatherTech floor liners? You got them for the front and back? This is perfect.
WeatherTech is the perfect gift for vehicle lovers everywhere. With floor liners, cargo liners, and a full line of automotive protection products that help keep your vehicle looking its best. Order today at WeatherTech.com. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from WeatherTech.
Kids don't wear their thoughts on their sleeves, leaving us with too many unanswered questions about mental illness in children. That's why at Nationwide Children's Hospital, we're making research a priority. We must better understand and treat children's mental illness to help kids everywhere. To offer hope through research, please give at onoursleeves.org.
So, Abe, what are you going to do now that you're retired?
Well, I've been thinking about this a lot, and I've decided to have a gambling problem.
Nobody chooses to have a gambling problem. It's a disorder, not a decision. And it can affect anyone. Get or give help at problemgamblingohio.org.
Your metro parks are a destination for any season.
Spring brings a rebirth to the prairies and forests. Picnics and swings make the most of a summer's day. Fall's changing scene fills the senses with vibrant color. Sledding, skating, and skiing brings a thrill to winter's chill. Or challenge yourself on a rugged adventure. Whatever the reason and in any season, experience nature in your metro parks. There are 19 metro parks in Central Ohio and one near you.
At Kroger, we're eliminating waste to zero to reduce hunger to zero. We're partnering with Feeding America to make more food donations to local food banks and with World Wildlife Fund to end food waste. But we can't do it alone, and we hope you'll join us in creating a world with zero hunger and zero waste. Visit thekrogerco.com to learn how you can help.
It's amazing how many different types of products there are out there.
Oh, it's a maze, all right.
It is, but AEP Ohio's Marketplace makes it easy to compare prices, reviews, and efficiency ratings on smart thermostats, refrigerators, TVs, washers, all kinds of products. And you can check for AEP Ohio rebates.
And follow products for price drops.
Yep, lots of great info, all in one place.
Time to go shopping.
Okay, he's never said that in his whole life.
You're watching 10 TV, Central Ohio's news leader.
Gifts of all shapes and sizes have been arriving at our studios, making the magic of the holidays for our neighbors who've fallen on tough times.
3, 2, 1. Yet again, Central Ohio has shown its generosity, helping to make Christmas brighter for kids in need.
We donated some last year, we want to do it again this year.
And you still have time to put a smile on a little one's face.
So many toys that are coming in to help out the Salvation Army.
Thank you.
Now on 10 TV News at 6. WBNS 10. 11,000 donations, but there are many more that we'd like to get from you tonight, so come on down.
And we're going to be out here until 6:30, and then even after that, there's time you can drop off toys at the Salvation Army. This has been a great day. So much giving in Central Ohio. Just everyone's pulling up with smiles on their faces, toys in their vehicles. It's been a great day so far.
There's
what
a
you
moose
got,
on
Mike?
the
What
loose.
you got?
He jumped up there. I don't know what. I thought maybe he'd keep me a little bit warmer. And then I found, I'm a Star Wars kind of geek. Luke Skywalker's X-Wing. So, you got to have something like that under the tree. So many kids are Star Wars fans, been around since the 70s, and still going strong. They're still making new movies.
They are.
So,
Prequels and prequels, and we're here at
Sequels and prequels.
Sequels and prequels. Just to let you know where we are, 770 Twin Rivers Drive, right by the main post office, and you can't see it now, but we got Santa and the streamers and all that, but it's kind of dark out here now, so just look for the lights.
There are so many families that are in distress this holiday season. I know the economy is pretty good for most people, but there are some that are really stressed out. We get phone calls here at the station almost daily from people trying to find out where can I get Christmas for my kids.
Right.
Well, you can help make Christmas for them by coming down here and being part of the Big 10 TV Toy Drive, because it is so needful. And an unwrapped toy, no matter what the toy is what we're about tonight.
Yeah, all ages and whatever. So we'll make sure they get to the people who need them. Our partners, the Salvation Army, helping us out. We've had lots of corporate involvement down here, but we need you as well. We're in the closing flurry of activity. Unfortunately for us, there have not been any flurries out here tonight. And what we've had is just kind of a chilly evening, but not much of a breeze. Take a look at where we stand right now. We've got clear skies for the most part. 30 degrees for the toy drive out there, mainly clear and cold. We wrap up at 6:30, but you can still take a toy out to the Blue Jackets game tomorrow night. Our partner with the Blue Jackets was here earlier. We were talking to Josh Anderson. Let's see how cold it is right now. Last time I checked, we were at 31 degrees. Now let's see, push the button, and we will move along and see what's going on temperature-wise outside, maybe? I don't know. It's stuck on that 30 graphic. Are we going to go any further? Did they leave the desk? They've abandoned me. So with me out here, I can't. Oh, there we go. The lights are. Oh my gosh! Now it's down to 28. Maybe I didn't want to look. I didn't want to look at it after all. A wind chill of 23. Southwest winds of about 5 miles an hour. So where do we go from here? You know, it is going to be kind of a chilly night outside tonight. Temperatures are generally in the 20s. And when I say going to be, I mean it already is. We've got temperatures around central Ohio, generally well down into the 20s. Basically the same up north, a few 30s down south, but not a lot of those going on at all. Fortunately, we're just looking at clear and cold conditions tonight. Nothing worse than that. Dry and chilly all weekend. Should stay dry into the middle part of the week. And then the nice thing is there is nothing out there on the radar whatsoever. Happy about that. So, you know, you take the good with the bad, and this is not half bad for this time of year.
Not half bad at all. And we're glad to be out here and want you to still come out and give a kid a toy. Let's go into the studio now. Scott and Tracy have today's news headlines.
Guys, thanks. In the news, an armed bank robbery with all the makings of a modern-day Bonnie and Clyde. But the romance ended with a date in federal court.
Boy, did it. Only 10 TV has this surveillance video, which shows the accused bank robber pistol whipping 2 bank tellers. 10 TV's Maureen Kosat reports the man in the video just got out of prison a few months ago for, you guessed it, robbery.
You're looking at never-before-seen surveillance video from September 26th, when investigators say 42-year-old Robert Mason walked into a Huntington bank in Whitehall pointing a gun and ordered customers to the floor. Watch as the armed robber vaults the counter and demands money. The cameras also caught this image of a bank teller clutching their head after investigators say the suspect used the weapon to strike one employee in the back of the head, another in the face. Court records show the robber made off with more than $12,000, but he didn't get far.
An eyewitness was watching as the robbery suspect ran east across the bank parking lot and a dye pack exploded in his clothing. Investigators recovered a couple $1,000, and they got more than that.
More surveillance cameras captured the getaway car. Investigators say Mason's live-in girlfriend, Betta Nalen, was behind the wheel. She's accused of misleading investigators and tampering with evidence. But at the federal courthouse in downtown Columbus, Mason answered to a federal bank robbery charge that could send him to prison for the rest of his life. U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of Ohio, Ben Glassman.
He not only demanded and got money, but he did so by brandishing a firearm and then pistol whipping 2 employees who may not have been acting to his liking.
10 TV searched Mason's criminal history and found he served 11 years behind bars for armed robbery. He was just set free in May, 4 months before federal prosecutors say Mason was caught on camera terrifying victims again. Now, the court has ordered Mason held with no bond. Maureen Kosat, 10 TV News.
A truck driver is accused of running into a woman working in a construction zone, killing her, and then driving off. That person has yet to be charged. The crash happened on eastbound US 33, just east of Plain City at around 9 o'clock this morning. 24-year-old Teresa Howell of Greenwich, Ohio, died at the scene. Police caught up with that truck driver in Columbus thanks to a witness who spotted the license plate. Deputies say at the time of the crash, orange cones were blocking a portion of the lane as crews were repairing a guardrail, and the truck driver drove over several of the cones.
We continue to honor our friend, Chris Bradley, who died Wednesday after a valiant fight with leukemia. In his memory, we're hosting a phone bank. It is all day Monday for the Be the Match donor registry. It's a chance for you to see if you could save the life of someone with blood cancer or bone marrow disease.
A lot of good will come from this because of the person that he was. You know, there's going to be a lot of people who want to be donors to possibly help someone in his situation. As much as everybody in this community would love to have him, there's an opportunity to continue his legacy.
All 3 Columbus stations, 10 TV, NBC4, and ABC6, are coming together in this effort to find bone marrow matches. And during the phone bank, join us for a special remembrance of Chris. Celebrating Chris Bradley is at 7 o'clock on Monday evening. Let's check in now with our Big 10 TV toy drive. All right, friends, how's it going out there?
This is one of his favorite events.
You know, Chris Bradley loved this event. who's always out here with us and helping collect these toys. He has children too. So we want you to make sure that you remember him that way. And come out and drop off a toy for a child for Christmas. We're on bikes.
One of the things we loved about Chris was his childish enthusiasm for everything. And of course, Spencer and Maria, his kids, he was a very devoted family man. So, we want to make other families happy this Christmas. So, what do you think of Spider Bike? I think that's kind of my deal. I mean, I think this is pretty nice.
It's got training wheels. It's just your size.
It's just my size. Thank you so much.
We're looking for unwrapped toys tonight. Just bring them down, and we've got people in line with so many different neat things. And, you might have a toy in the house, a new toy that you have for somebody else, but you can bring it to us. We'll be here till 6:30 tonight. We started at like 7 o'clock this morning, and we've raised so far almost 11,000 donations.
So this is a
we want you to
situation
help us with that.
where regifting is not an issue. Right. Because we will regift whatever to somebody who needs it. So.
As long as it's new.
Yes. Yeah.
Don't bring your old teddy bear from 1976. We don't want that.
You can't put Jenga back in the box. So
exactly. But we're going to be out here, 770 Twin Rivers Drive, and it's just been a great day of giving. So it's been a lot of fun.
It has been. It's what Christmas is about, and you can be a part of it. We'll be right back.
10 TV's Digital Broadcast Center is sponsored by Lindsay Honda. Closed captioning on 10 TV is sponsored by the Original Mattress Factory.
At Ohio Health, we believe advanced cardiac care should never be more than a heartbeat away. We believe in shrinking tumors without minimizing what you're going through. And that the best neuroscience experts help you find new pathways to wellness. Because at Ohio Health, we believe your best health is always within reach.
Being prepared for winter weather starts with New Holland. From large snow removal jobs to clearing the driveway, New Holland has the equipment to stay one step ahead. Overcome winter's toughest conditions and clear snow faster, cleaner, and safer with the New Holland lineup of skid steer loaders, compact track loaders, compact wheel loaders, and compact and utility tractors. Visit your local New Holland dealer today and get equipped for winter. The year-end celebration is going on now. For more details, visit your local New Holland dealer.
Now at Menards, save big money on your next project with 11% off everything. Update your home with original vintage-style light bulbs from Fight Electric. Great for indoors or out in 40 or 60 watt, $266 each after sale price, and 11% off. Add beauty to any room with Dakota pre-finished shiplap. In 8 finishes, $7.99 per piece after sale price, and 11% off. Stop waiting and start saving with 11% off everything. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
World-class heart care is closer than you think.
My heart was failing. No one else could figure out what was wrong with me. And Cleveland Clinic is the one that saved my life.
When you choose Cleveland Clinic, you'll get the nation's #1 heart program 24 years in a row.
Meeting the surgeon, understanding everything that was going to happen was a tremendous stress relief.
You'll have a team specialized in the most complex heart cases with an unparalleled record of successful treatments and access to the most advanced heart technology.
It's wonderful that Cleveland Clinic is on the cutting edge of all this. They're there to find the problem and to fix it so that you have a quality of life again.
If you or a loved one have a heart condition or need a second opinion, call us today, 833-217-2444. Cleveland Clinic. Every life deserves world-class care.
Giant Eagle's Curbside Express is perfect for this time of year. Because while you're busy getting ready for the holidays, Giant Eagle does all your shopping for you. Just go to CurbsideExpress.com and place your order. And professional shoppers carefully select what you want, just the way you want it. Then you either pick it up or have it delivered. Right now, a Giant Eagle Curbside Express pickup is free through the holidays. And discounted delivery starts at just $5.95. Go to CurbsideExpress.com.
Doppler 10 WeatherBug is sponsored by Kemba Financial Credit Union. A better way to bank.
Keep taking. That's what we're going to do. You got it?
We couldn't do it all without great corporate sponsors. We've got Corey Thickles of Safe Harbor tonight, Financial Services. You got 2 truckloads of toys here. How'd you get them?
Count it to 10,000.
First of all, I'd like to thank our clients. We have our clients come in, drop toys off. Of course, some of it's from actually a fitness center. So that's where we're getting our toys from this year.
That is great. Tell me what is some of the things that you guys collected.
We actually have a bunch of different stuff. You can see we have like 4 or 5 bikes. Looks like we have some, definitely a lot of balls, soccer balls, footballs. And we actually also have a lot of toys for that 14 to 16-year-old. We have a lot of headphones. We have actually a lot of speakers, things that they'd like as well.
What made you decide this is something I want to give to?
This is the 4th year we've been doing this. And the most gratifying part is being able to see when we pass some of these toys out later here in the month to these kids to put that smile on their face.
Yeah. They told me to ask you a question. Well, I'll just ask you to tell us what you have to say.
On behalf of Safe Harbor, thank you all for donating and Merry Christmas.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Is that your daughter?
It's my niece.
Your
Josie.
niece, okay.
My niece Josie, my dad, and my father.
And
here.
your father, that's so wonderful. What do you think about this, what they're doing here tonight?
I just think it's fantastic. Last year we had the honor to go down to the Salvation Army and hand out the toys and some food, and it's a blessing to see all those people come in. Yeah. It really is.
Father, son, and niece. Yep. Family affair tonight.
It's a family
Thank you
business.
so much.
Yep.
Safe Harbor. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right.
Looking for me?
We're going to Mike.
Wandering around a little bit. You know what we're just talking about?
Mike.
Somebody came around and gave us these wonderful hand warmers, which is a great thing to have on a night like this. So as we're unloading these last few cars and trucks, again, we want to thank you all for participating. You can also bring a toy down to the Blue Jackets game tomorrow night. They're collecting as well. They're one of our many partners who make this toy drive possible. So thanks to everybody who helped us out here today. Let's take a look at the weather. It's been really getting colder out here. You can kind of feel it in your fingers and your toes. Look at the day, though. Look at that sunshine there for a while. And now, of course, we've got all the Christmas decorated buildings at night. 28 degrees with a wind chill of 23. And all it takes is a 5-mile to temperatures are in the 20s from I-70 to the north. Down south, there are still a few 30s. So temperatures are a little bit better across the southern part of the state than they are here. So that's actually not looking too bad. It's going to be generally clear, and it's going to be pretty cold outside tonight. As far as what's going on, we have, a clear and cold night coming up. So it's just one of those things. Our headlines as we look ahead, clear and cold, and then we've got a day with plenty of sunshine tomorrow, but it's going to be a chilly weekend overall, and then it's going to stay dry through the middle part of next week. Next chance for rain is probably going to be, or snow for that matter, is going to be after midweek. So, live Doppler 10 radar tonight. Nice and quiet, which is good to see. Now, earlier today, as we animated way up in northeast Ohio, we did have a little bit of light snow. So, that was up there for a bit, but that has kind of moved off. For tonight, the warm air moves off. And I know we're in the 20s already, but we go down into the teens tomorrow morning. So, look for some very chilly temperatures to start the weekend. In fact, both weekend mornings are going to be down in the teens. Nationally, it's snow over the Great Lakes, and down south is some rain, especially in the eastern part of Texas. Along the Gulf, there's actually a marginal risk of severe storms down there, but that's fairly isolated and fairly limited. Hour by hour forecast, we've got some clearing tonight and clearing during the day tomorrow, but it's a back and forth thing where there's some clouds to the north and there's also some clouds to the south as we get later on in the day, but I don't think anything will make it up here. We'll see sun mixed with a few clouds at times. Doppler 10, 7-day outlook. We got temperatures very chilly over the weekend. We're back in the mid-30s by Sunday. We've got some more of that as we go into Monday. Temperatures in the 30s too. And then it looks like gradually we warm up into midweek. We're going to peak at around 40, 41 in the middle part of the week and generally dry through Wednesday. But Wednesday night into Thursday morning, that could be the next system that moves in. We have a chance for a light snow shower coming in there, and then maybe a rain-snow mix for Thursday. At the end of the week, it leans a little bit more towards snow showers. So that's, not a big deal. Right now, it doesn't look like it's going to be anything heavy. Doppler 10, 10-day outlook. We see temperatures go downhill again back in the 30s. So overall, it looks like it's going to be a fairly cool period. So Jerry and I are back out here sifting through some of these things. Barbie never goes out of style. That's a fashionista Barbie, not 3+ to have the fashionista Barbie.
I wasn't going to pick that one up because I was just listening.
What do you got there?
This is a Corvette.
All right.
And I was going to ask, what was your favorite toy growing up? And Yolanda, you?
My favorite toy growing up.
I'd say mine was the Charlie's Angels dolls. I had those. I had the Charlie's Angels dolls.
Yeah. Which tells you how old she is.
Hey! Oh, he's talking age jokes now.
No, as in you're much younger than I am. I mean, I was G.I. Joe and Major Matt Mason back
I was
in the
going to
day.
say Lincoln Logs.
Yeah.
Lincoln Logs.
Tinker Toys. I was big with Tinker Toys,
there you
too.
go.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
Things, you know?
And you know, now that there's so much nostalgia, you can find those things again today, too.
Well, everything old is new.
Yes.
Everything old
Including
is
me.
coming
I'm
back.
new.
You're new. You're brand new.
So, yeah.
Well, I wonder what little Davies.
He's supposed to be here somewhere.
Toy was. He's over there about ready for sports.
Oh, yeah, I think he's got a baseball bat in his hand.
Like Josh Anderson said, it was a hockey-related item. Davey's got a baseball bat.
This is what happens. You get typecast when you're the sports anchor. Everyone thinks I want the footballs, the soccer balls. All right, we're going to do a little sports here. We're going to talk. Actually, I need a football. Wes, give me a football because we're talking Dwayne Haskins. There we go. We're talking about the Heisman Trophy. Dwayne Haskins just finished the best single season in Ohio State history statistically for a quarterback. In fact, he just finished the best season by any quarterback in Big Ten. Will it be enough to win the Heisman Trophy? We'll find out Saturday night in New York City. Haskins, one of 3 finalists, alongside fellow quarterbacks Tua Tagovailoa from Alabama and Kyler Murray from Oklahoma. This is pretty cool, too. They rang the closing bell at the New York Stock Exchange, part of a long week that concludes with the award on Saturday night.
Able to be in New York City for the Heisman, you know, every little kid's dream before they college football. So, you know, I'm here now, so just want to be in the moment.
Dwayne Haskins' next assignment will be the Rose Bowl on January 1st against the Washington Huskies. Always hard to play a game after that month layoff, and the Buckeyes are playing their best football of the season. So that will be the challenge from now until New Year's, keeping that intensity high while at the same time not burning yourself out.
Those Reggie Bush days back in like 05 and being a little kid watching him and not really understanding it, and then becoming a fan of the game and just understanding it more and more each year, I kind of know the totality of it.
Congratulations to Max Martz, our 10 TV Athlete of the Week, sponsored by the Motorist Insurance Group. Max plays basketball for Upper Arlington, and last week he scored 26 points in a game against Huber Heights Wayne, but he's even more impressive in the classroom, where he carries a 4.0 GPA. Max will continue his education and his basketball career in the Ivy League for the University of Pennsylvania.
It's a struggle sometimes to balance everything, especially with the loads of homework and the out-of-school activities and playing basketball. But I think if you really set your mind to it, it's totally doable. You just have to be really disciplined and know when you're going to do everything and how you're going to do it.
And we need your help picking our next Athlete of the Week. If you know a high school student who excels at school and sports, nominate them. 10tv.com/Athlete of the Week, but make sure you include specific information. We want their achievements, grades, clubs, community service. Be as specific as you can, and they might be our next Athlete of the Week.
What did you enjoy as you were growing up as far as sports were concerned?
Well, you know, I was always a big football fan growing up, so I remember one year, one of my relatives actually gave me a Michigan football. And it was like when you get socked sometimes. You think, I was kind of hoping for a toy or something. But, yeah, so I was not happy. I gave it to a friend.
Well, here's something that'll make you happy, little Davy.
There we go.
That'd be the perfect.
It's just perfectly cute.
You gotta hold it right.
My
it's a baby.
sweet baby.
You gotta hold it right.
I'm sorry.
My sweet baby. Perfectly
And a pacifier
cute.
in case you get into trouble.
There you go. Hold that baby
Can we
like
give this
it's
to
real.
Dom? Can we give the pacifier to Dom?
He is our baby. Yeah, Dom
Well, I
is
tell you,
our
when he
whiny
was out there,
baby.
you know, it was raining on him this summer. He whined a lot, so a pacifier would have been a good thing
Yeah.
for Dom. So,
Dom
you know
is
what?
our whiny
in
baby.
baseball, when you whiff, it's a bad thing. But I always thought of this as a wiffle ball, so it's just an odd kind of name. It's just a plastic ball and bat, but always fun for a kid to have. And this is like Major League, like improved here.
Officially licensed.
Yeah.
You see all these things and you kind of relive your childhood. So it's good to see these things coming out here. So thank you guys.
11,000 items so far today, and many more to come by way of you. You can come down here to 770 Twin Rivers Drive and drop it off. We'll be here. We'll be right back.
TV's Athlete of the Week segment is sponsored by the Motorist Insurance Group.
We believe local needs are best served by your neighbors. Whether it's customizing a policy, filing a claim, or serving our communities, we are in your corner when you need us most, and even when you don't. We contribute to causes bigger than ourselves, ones that build families, education, the arts, and maybe most important, our future leaders. We are committed to making a difference in the community we call home. At Motors Insurance Group, we know you, and you know us.
It's not just how you celebrate, it's the food you celebrate with. That's how you holiday. Same day pickup. That's how you holiday.
White Honda's White Tag clearance sale is back with 0% financing for 72 months. Drive Civic for $119 a month, Accord for $179 a month, or CRV for a low $179 a month. Plus, with a minimum of $4,000 for your trade. Shop us first. Shop us now during White Honda's White Tag clearance sale.
List, we check bikes, puppies.
We can't make puppies.
Here's a little elf secret. For limitless gifts, think beyond the list. Go to Five Below. Bluetooth for every year. Plus, Monopoly, Marvel, Hershey, $5 and below. You're gonna need an extra treat. And these things ain't gonna fill themselves.
I have no idea how to wrap these.
Five Below. Just go.
Check out the no money down lease at Jeff Weiler Chevrolet on Route 33, Canal, Winchester.
CyberKnife can be an effective treatment for prostate cancer. Just 5 outpatient CyberKnife treatments are as effective as surgery and as effective as 44 treatments using conventional radiation therapy techniques. There is no pain, no risk of incontinence, less risk of impotence, and no disruption to your daily life.
Thanks to CyberKnife, there's been no changes in my life. My life has proceeded as it always has.
It's your prostate, your cancer, and your choice. When it comes to treatment, trust Columbus CyberKnife. Go to yourcanceryourchoice.com.
Howdy, folks.
Drop by TJ's anytime for veal parm with spaghetti, garden salad, and garlic bread.
TJ's, real good food.
10 TV Skyview is sponsored by Swaco. Find out how easy it is to recycle right at swaco.org.
You're watching 10 TV, Central Ohio's news leader.
Back tonight.
Yes.
What's his name?
His name is Taberi.
Yeah.
Isn't Dog Taberi?
So, you found some too. You found Black & Decker toolkit.
You got to start them young. This is a Black & Decker play toolkit and just one of the great items you can bring down here. What are we hearing?
Santa!
Whoa! Santa's here.
That's a good arrival. The Salvation Army band with Santa and Mrs. Claus.
I found an appropriate weather gift, too. This is, to me, it looked like a cloud, and he's got a little lightning bolt on him. It just says pillow, though, on the back, so whatever. And then Yolanda, I watched her go to the toy theater. She goes, oh, shopping!
I'm going shopping.
So she was very excited that she found a shopping cart full of goodies. So
we so appreciate you helping us out today. You're going to make so many children and families happy this holiday season. Thank you tonight. Enjoy.
I love you, little baby. Taberi loves you, little baby.
That's traveling in style, right? Isn't that nice? I like that.